Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to Down to Earth Astronomy and Elite Dangerous. Today we're taking a look at what is the best trade ship in Elite Dangerous. And what I've done is I've divided the ships into three categories. The entry level, which is the cheaper ships. The intermediate levels, where it's for the average player that just want a weekend trader. And for the hardcore, no compromises kind of trader who just want the best that the game can offer. And I have the different ships in each category, and we're going to go through the categories in a bit. But in order to compare these ships, what I've done is I've fitted the ships with all cargo racks in the utility slots, apart from the second highest utility slot class. So if it have a type 6 as its highest, then type 5, then I would fit a type 5 shield generator D-type in that slot, just because I think you really need a shield generator just in case you scrape off the station with some of the ships or you get attacked. It has a little bit of defense, and I got it for D class because it's going to be the lightest, so it's not going to compromise too much on our jump range. For the core internals, I have underspec'd them as much as I could, meaning I took the lowest class and the lowest level of the module, so I got the lightest version that could possibly be on the ship for it to still function. So again, I've really gone for an optimized for range and no weapons, of course. This is going to be purely a trade ship. So that's how I fitted all the ships, and that's how I'm going to compare them with the stats we're going to look at here in a bit. But anyway, let's get into it and let's have a look at the entry-level ships. In this category, we have the Hauler, the Adder, and the Type 6. The Hauler has, with this setup, a cargo hold of 18 tons. It has a latent jump range, so that was with a full cargo hold, you will have a jump range of 18.13 light years. With a maximum jump range of a fuel tank, with a full tank and a full cargo hold, you will have a jump range of 88.909 light years. And the ship has a price tag of round about 52,000 credits. The Adder comes in with a cargo hold of 22 tons, with a latent jump range of 19.5 and a maximum jump range of 95.5 and a price tag of 87.8 thousand credits. So we can see here, if we just look at the two first ships in this category, that if you are a very new player, the Hauler is definitely a good ship. But if you have a little bit of money, you've already been out and you've been running some missions, or if you have the money already, I would definitely suggest that you buy yourself an Adder, or at least save up for the Adder. If you look at these two ships, because as you can see, it has more cargo, it has better base jump range, it has a longer max range, even though it is a little bit more expensive. So, but that's only two of the ships. The last ship in the category was the Type 6 transporter. It comes in with a cargo hold of 96 tons, a jump range of 19.72, and a maximum range of 113.59, but with a price tag of 1 million credits. And that's why I compared the two others, because this is quite a bit more expensive than the two other ships. It's kind of a mid-range ship. I mean, it's really too big to fit into the entry-level category, but it's also too small to really fit into the intermediate level category. So I decided to include it here, with the suggestion that once you're ready for an upgrade from your Adder or your Hauler, I would definitely suggest that you go for a Type 6, because it is actually a decent ship. You can see in this category, it has the best cargo hold, best jump range, best max range. So really, by far the best ship you can get as an entry level, or the high end of the entry level. Let's move on to the intermediate ships. In this category, I've looked at the Orca, the Type 7 transporter, and the Python. And first, the Orca. The Orca comes in with a cargo hold of 160 tons, a latent jump range of 15.05, and a maximum range of only 53.38, with a price tag of 48.5 million credits. Compared to the Type 7, which comes in with a cargo hold of 200 tons, a laden jump range of 17.68, and a maximum jump range of 120.75. And this only has a price tag of 17.5 million credits. The last ship in the intermediate category was the Python. It comes in with a cargo hold of 260 tons, a laden jump range of 17.09, and a maximum jump range of 160.66 with a price tag of 57 million credits. So again, there is the Type 7. It is quite a bit cheaper than the others, but again, it really only fitted into this category. But if we have a look at the ships, we can see the Orca straight away, not really a good ship. Very, very short range. Cargo hold is not good. If you just compare the Orca to the Python is only 9 million more credits more expensive than the Orca, but you get 100 tons more cargo hold. You get 2 light years more in your base range, and you get over double your max range on that ship. So the Orca right away is not the ship you should go for if you're going for a trader. Python is way better. That being said, if we look at the Python at the Type 7, I definitely think that bang for your buck, the Type 7 is a better ship. I mean, the Python, if you have the money, the Python is definitely a better trade ship than a Type 7. Because it has more cargo hold, it only loses a little bit in its laden jump range and a little bit in its max range, but again, with a price tag of over 3 times that of a Type 7, I think that the winner in this category have to be the Type 7 for the intermediate commander. So let's move on to the no compromises, the high-end ship, the best that the game has to offer. What is the actual best ship in the game when it comes to trading? And in this category, I have looked at the Type 9 Heavy, the Anaconda, the Imperial Cutter, and then I also decided to include the Federal Corvette, just because I included the Imperial Cutter. So let's look at the Type 9. Type 9 comes in with the setup that I've been testing with. Comes in with a cargo hold of 404 tons, a laden jump range of 13.9, a maximum jump range of 130.26, at a price tag of 59.5 million credits. The Anaconda comes in with the same cargo hold, 404 tons, and laden jump range of 21.81. That's the best we've seen so far, actually the best of all the ships I've compared. But its max jump range is lacking a bit, only 88.28 light years with a price tag of 146 million credits. The Federal Corvette comes in with a cargo hold of 552, laden jump range 13.5, maximum jump range 52.98, and a price tag of 188 million credits. And finally, but not least, the Imperial Cutter, 728 tons of cargo, laden jump range 16.16 light years, maximum jump range 97.85 light years, and a price tag of 209 million credits. So it's a very expensive ship. Again, comparing the ships here, if we compare the Type 9 to the Anaconda, same cargo hold, and the Anaconda has a better laden jump range but a shorter maximum range, and it is quite a bit more expensive, as you can see. So here I would say, if you have the money, if you're really going for these high-end ships and you have to choose between those two, I would say if you're planning on doing long-range hauling, long-range trading, I would go for the Type 9 because of its maximum range that it's capable to get. But if you're going for short distance travels just between some of the local systems, I would definitely go here for an Anaconda if we look at those two. If we also look at the Federal Corvette, I mean, it has more cargo hold than the two other ships we looked at, but the only 13.5 light years jump range is really bad. It's the worst of all the ships, and that alone, I think, really kills it, because that compared to its low maximum range, I mean, you're not going to be able to travel far in this ship without a fuel scoop or without being able to without being able to get to a station and refuel. And also because you have a shorter jump range, you're going to be moving more in a zigzag back and forth. You cannot be moving in as a straight line as you could with the other ships, which is going to reduce your range even further. So I definitely think the Federal Corvette, not a good ship. The Imperial Cutter, however, has by far the biggest cargo hold of all the ships that we looked at. Almost twice that of the Anaconda and the Type 9. The 16.16 light years is not bad. Remember, this is without engineering mods. You can engineer all these ships if you want to get better range and make all your modules lighter. And the 97.85 light years maximum range is not bad. So if you want the absolute best ship that you can get in the game for trading, I would have to say go for the Imperial Cutter. It is expensive, but you know you're having the best that the game has to offer. If the price tag of 209 million is a little scary to you, you can go for a Type 9 for the longer trades, or an Anaconda for the more local trade routes. That was my overview of the trading ships in Elite Dangerous. I hope you found it useful. If there's any ships you think I missed, leave them in the comments down below and I'll look at them. Thanks a lot for watching, and until next time, I'll see you guys in space.